one of those. It's one of those mornings. But you're one of the most influential Democrats in the entire country, Assemblyman, and a respected member of the legislature up in Albany. Why would you want to give all that up in order to be the public advocate, sir?
Because I want to help more people in New York City. We have an opportunity to provide better jobs and wages and better education opportunities for young people. And I really believe we're in a moment where we need more leadership in the city. And this is my moment to provide that. And I'm excited. I am excited. We've run in this race for the last about 8 months, and we have a moment to provide some game-changing opportunities, and I'm willing to give that all in order to help the people of New York.
Well, do we still need a public advocate? Is that tell us why you think that a public advocate is necessary, Assemblyman?
It's absolutely critical. When you have a scenario where the city was lied about lead for children in their blood, not providing opportunities when it comes to what's going on with jobs, the trains and buses constantly delayed. It's about making sure that we're in a space where you have someone that's representing and fighting for you. And too often, that's not the case here in New York. Too often, that's not the case in any way. And so you definitely need a public advocate. You got to have someone who's thinking always, all of the time, what's in the best interest of New Yorkers, especially when you find out the city agencies are not doing what they need to be doing.
Yeah, and so what would you say to those of us listeners who are like right of center, who are considering voting for one of the Republicans running, sir?
That you have a better candidate than Michael Blake running. And, look, at the end of the day, this has to be about how do we get the city run better, and whether it be around getting the trains and buses to run on time. That's not Republican or Democrat. That should just be as a New Yorker. When we think about how to make sure we have better heat and hot water in homes, that's not about Republican or Democrat. It should be about how we make it work better. And so all that we're focused on is how do we help New Yorkers have a better opportunity. And that has nothing to do with party. That's about how do we serve. And when we come to this, why it's a nonpartisan special election, it's around the framing of jobs and justice. I don't think about if you're a Republican, Democrat, or Independent. I just want to help you. In that same space, I would ask and have people think, if you believe that we should be doing more for the city of New York, then Michael Blake is the second name on the ballot. I'm asking for your vote.
Well, we appreciate you reaching out to us, so that shows that you're bipartisan in that regard, Assemblyman. Can you give us your take on what happened with Amazon, sir?
Look, I think that it could have been a game-changing opportunity. I was the original, one of the original signatories on the letter to encourage them to come. I thought that the proposed deal was not strong enough because there was not union protections clear enough. You did not have the strong enough opportunity around local hiring and minority women-owned businesses. And you did not have a clear sense of what was going to happen as it relates to immigrant protection. That said, Amazon should not have walked away, and they also should not have been pushed away. So, when you're looking at 25,000 jobs were lost in New York City, there's a difference between the rhetoric versus leadership. And we thought we were going to provide real leadership. It's very unfortunate because all the people in this community feel like no one's fighting for them. And that's what we have to be doing right now. And so hopefully we now look forward and try to identify other companies that will look and see, okay, there could be an opportunity to collaborate. There could be an opportunity to create jobs and better wages. And hopefully we learn to have a better collaborative process on the front end rather than we just experienced with the Amazon deal.
Assemblyman Michael Blake, we appreciate it. So DeMayor goes to Iowa. You're going to call him up and say, hey, man, I'm the public advocate. Get back home. I mean, you feel like you could keep a check on Mayor de Blasio, do you think, sir?
Oh, I know that we can, and I know we can. And the space is if he goes to Iowa, he's not going to get as good as pizza as we had. And so, look, I think it was a perfect opportunity to educate people that this is why you need a public advocate. If the mayor's going to be running around trying to run for president, you need someone that's actually going to be leading the city.
Look at that. Michael, very kind of you to call and jump on the air with us. Appreciate that very much. This is Assemblyman Michael Blake. He's Assemblyman representing the Bronx, Vice Chairman of the Democratic National Committee, and a candidate for New York City Public Advocate. That is today. That election is today. Michael, thanks. Great talking to you, man. All the very best, and hopefully we'll talk to you soon.
Very good. Thank you, now.
Okay, thank you, Assemblyman Michael Blake, right there. That was nice. They call. And Democrats
yeah,
call.
absolutely.
Because
Prominent
don't talk to the Democrats. Everything. He was very, very nice.
Absolutely.
And we try to open it up to everybody.
Absolutely.
Frankie Five Boroughs, right?
Yeah. Speaking.